Hello everyone and welcome to another Let's Give It a Go. Today we're checking out a game called NeuroSquad. Now full disclosure, this is the second time I've recorded this video. First time I've had a lot of mic problems the past couple of days and this one was unsavable. I couldn't find any way to upload it without just breaking every rule because it was just mic noise all the freaking time. I have no idea what's going on with my mic, but hopefully this time it's a lot better. So I'm gonna just hop in. Unfortunately for the viewers, I've unlocked a lot of stuff, but then that also means I can showcase a lot more. So basically what this is a Horde survivor, as you usually know, but there's a couple of things that you can do that's not normal in Horde Survivor. So I'm going to start with Zoe. She starts with a laser shotgun and can have a squad. That's what the NeuroSquad is. You can have squad members in here, all each with their own different weapons you can equip and everything. You don't control them like you normally do. You can choose their placement, and there's different squad that shoot in different directions and stuff. So also get nano chips, which is basically like an ultimate attack. Unfortunately, there's only one in the demo. A little bit of bummer. And then you also get your perk tree. There's a lot of stuff still locked, but as you can see, I've unlocked pretty much everything. And then there's only one level in the demo. I'm going to start, and then I'll explain further as we go on. Okay, so let's see. You get your usual movement. Same direction we want. At the bottom you can see my squad members and the placement where they're going to be. Going to be a hexagon right around me. So there you can get a squad member. The Z squad member, as you see there, is a hollow soldier that aims exactly where you aim. Let me just quickly see the augmentations. Number of rerolls reset after each boss. That's pretty good. Augmentation, if you reroll during an upgrade, you get a large number of XP. That's also pretty good. But I think I'm going to start with an extra unit just so I can show you also. I'm going to put him right next to me. Well, that was not right next to me, that was behind me. Oh, they stay in the same place. I rotate. And that's one of the upgrades I've got in the skill tree. I've got a certain percentage for the squad members to start with a random weapon instead of the usual pistol that they start with. Okay, so Shadow Dasher, you're invincible during dash. You can dash through enemies. That's a really good upgrade. You also get weapon mods which you can equip to your weapons or the squad members' weapons. I'm gonna take this one just because dashing in this game is pretty essential, and being able to dash through enemies without taking damage is also extremely nice. So there's a lot of nice dash upgrades you can get. Some of them which is normal in most games, but the fact you can get them in this as upgrades is still pretty good. The green arrows you see on my screen, those are also upgrades I got from the skill tree. They show me where healing crystals are. Healing in this game is very limited. Okay, so you get a drone that flies around you at a great distance and deals contact damage. I think I'm gonna take this one. Maybe no, I don't need another weapon for boy. He's already got a flamethrower. I'm gonna take this one. When you level up, the stationary aura gets placed at your current position and stays active until the next level. Enemies within this aura gets electroshock. In this game, electroshock is basically a slowdown. As you can see, it slows them a lot. I've also upgraded the difficulty a little bit because I've beaten the level quite a few times. Now, there's one of my criticisms of this game. You see these guys that explode? Look at that short duration before the explosion takes place. I mean, it was fun at first. When I first did this game, the first let's look at this game. Let's look at let's give it a go. I actually applauded it at first because it's something new. Usually you get a couple of seconds to escape, but this one is a little bit unforgiving. So you kind of have to move out of the way before you start shooting at him. But later on, the only enemies that spawn are those self-destructing guys, and there's no way you can escape that. There's even a boss that does that, and he drops that thing and it again explodes in like half a second. So you've got no way of dashing away from that unless you're super speed. Okay, so I'm gonna take Cyber Aura. Get an aura. Myself, yes. Enemies within this aura gets burning status effects. Damages enemies over time. So now they've got 2 status effects. There's a reason I've got... Look at that. Immediately I was too close to that enemy and exploded. The thing is, you cannot always see with the burning effect. You cannot always see the guys with the bombs on their backs because everyone is glowing red. And also with the burning, you don't really know how much health the guy has left because they've been taking burning damage for a while. Okay, so I can upgrade this one, or your bullets stop mid-air and stays in place for a while, damaging enemies on contact. I wonder how that's going to work with the flamethrower. I'm kind of tempted to check it out. So let's put it on this guy and see what the heck happens. Now it's just a cloud of flame. Yeah, that's pretty good. And it stays for quite a while. Ooh, almost got blasted there. There's a lot of XP just lying around because the pickup radius is not that big, but that can upgrade quite easily. There's an upgrade that greatly improves the pickup range, so here we go. Exactly that one. I'm gonna take it just to make pickup easier, so that things like that don't happen. Now normally I go explore a little bit more on this level. There's not anything extra to pick up unless there's a yellow arrow you see on the screen. But just to kite a little bit more of the enemies. But because I have got this distant presence thing, the stationary aura, I'd rather just stay where I am. Because it gives them a lot of aura effects. Pick up alcohol crystals, causes every enemy to freeze for a short time. Yeah, I've got no reason to do that now. I don't need a lot of health crystals at the moment. Confusion is pretty good. I'm gonna take that on my shotgun. It causes enemies to run in a different direction, and also they lose the ability to shoot. There's no shooting enemies yet, but they will come. Also, none of the big enemies yet. They're gonna start charging me. Now, earlier I said I upgraded the difficulty. There's like challenge levels. Think of it like if you beat a game like Slay the Spy, you can increase the base difficulty. Basically, you go to the more difficult level with extra negative effects against you or something like that. This game has something like that also, but the first difficulty level increases the speed of the enemies, and the second one, which I'm at now, also increases their spawn distance from me. And well, not increases, decreases the spawn distance from me. They spawn closer to me. That's the thing. So I'm gonna take enemies that are in an aura, cannot shoot. That is really good against some of the enemies, and I think 2 of the bosses. It just means as soon as they come inside any one of these auras, they can do nothing. Okay, here we get one of the big guys. They might look like a boss. Oh, I've lost my soldier, I just noticed. I've been playing recklessly. Your soldiers also have health, as you can see now, and they can die. Their weapon and all the upgrades stay at exactly the same place, so you can just get a new unit and they will have the ability to do that. And I might just do that with him now. Assault drones, they do not die, they have no way of dying, but they do despawn after a little bit and then respawn after another little. But this one is good for the flamethrower thing, because now I've got areas of flames that just stay on the screen for a while. So it was kind of a good thing that that guy died. There's other good things also that can happen when some of your soldiers dies when you get upgrades. Your assault drones get an aura with burning. So now I can get my assault drones also get an aura. And again, enemies cannot shoot while they're in the aura, so that sounds pretty good. I'm gonna give them their own burning aura as soon as they actually spawn again. Oh, okay, there we go. That's the first boss. You see those bullets? That's usually the first boss. There's 4 bosses on the first level. There's also the yellow arrow, which I just noticed. I might actually go for that right after I beat the boss, so I can show you something. I just know, yeah, I just forgot. I confuse enemies, so it causes the boss to run in a random direction. They also get affected by confusion, so that means they're pretty easy to take out, because his only attack is shooting, and he cannot shoot while he's in my aura, and also he's confused. So if an enemy dies or frozen, it drops more XP. I don't have a way to freeze people yet. If you reroll during an upgrade, at least once you get... haven't done that yet. Should I just increase my burning aura? Sure. Look at that, now it's pretty big. And he's dead, right? He's dead. Okay, so I'm gonna do something that normally you would not be able to do. I'm gonna leave that upgrade first. Then I'm gonna go towards this yellow arrow, which the first time I played it, I have no idea what it did. You can get cornered pretty easily in this game. Now I'm gonna go for this pickup. And it's going to give me a choice. I can choose an upgrade category: units, weapons, weapon mod, or augmentations. For this one, I'm going to take augmentations. Usually you want just whatever you need. I need units at the moment, actually, but I'm going to take augmentations with this one, because then you get a choice again: White Angel or Dark Angel. Now White Angel gives you 3 upgrades. It's 3 random upgrades, but you can take every single one of them, which is good. Dark Angel, 5 upgrades, and you can take every single one of them, but you become cursed, and the curses are random. Some of them are pretty bad, some of them are nice, actually. So, well, I won't say nice, but it's not that bad. I'm gonna take the Dark Angel one just because I'm used to this, and getting augmentations helps overall in anyway. So, when you dash, an explosion happens. See, already good. Pick up health crystals, cause enemy to freeze. That's not that good, but I'm gonna need health crystals by the looks of it. So your assault drone gets an aura, yeah, a bigger aura. You get another type of drone that deals contact damage, and distance presence upgrades the static aura. Now it does go weakened also. Weakened enemies do less damage. Your hollow soldiers move slower for 2 minutes. You can recall them by dashing. Okay, I've got no soldiers, so that's no negative for me for 2 minutes. I don't think, yeah, it does not affect the drones. So now I can just kite in this area and I'll be fine. You can see now they've got 3 negative effects on them. Now 3 is an important number of negative effects for them to have, because there's a certain augmentation that I kind of want. Okay, this one is one of the ones you usually take to get the 3 upgrades. I am going to take this. Now they might have 4. And look at that. 4. 5 actually. These guys are now crippled. Hacked enemies, as you see, is one of the status effects. Hacked enemies can take damage from other enemies, so that's pretty nice. You'll see most hacked enemies die pretty quickly because they run into each other and it got shot down by other enemies. So the explosions that you see there, the rate explosions. Yeah, okay, here we get to the phase where all the explosions go. I'm gonna stay in this area because this is hell. I don't think there's a way for my burning status to do actually do more damage, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna take another Hollow Soldier finally. Put him on the far side. He's shooting. Okay, he's shooting a strong weapon, but it's pretty bad because you only shoot a single bullet and you have to aim perfectly. Just gonna stick here. This is kind of a long phase. But as soon as you start seeing these bullets coming in, then you know you're in the next phase. Unfortunately, the bullets do not get destroyed while when in the aura. They just can't shoot while in the aura, so they can start shooting outside of the aura. It's a little bit unfair. There's also a zoom function, as you can see. But I keep it zoomed in just for the viewing of the video, yeah, because viewers don't need to see tiny enemies going up against each other. I've also turned on, there's a tiny little glowing aura around every enemy just so I can see them better. There's another game that I played, Survivorlike, recently, which I complained about not being able to see enemies, especially in dark areas. This one does have a nice glow around you where you can see in anywhere better, but also having that feature where you can just see the outline of enemies just makes it easier to, yeah, makes visibility easier. Okay, I can get level 3, make the order again bigger, or whenever you dash, level this, increase the damage of this. This seems nice also, not that I dash a lot. Your assault drones disappear less frequently. Okay, that's probably better. And then I have a lot more flames going permanently. Okay, it seems to be the next phase, so I'm gonna quickly go get some healing. There we go. It's probably good enough for now. You could see a lot of people froze because I got some healing. Oof. Almost took that damage straight up again. Just stay in this aura. The thing is, if you stay in the aura is gonna be there all the time, because every time you level up, the aura moves. So, I did get the new aura in a different position now because I moved. Matter relocator. You can dash further and retain control during dashes. That's nice. And your orbits, your bullets orbit around you. That's also a nice kind of effect. Kind of remind me of one of the attacks in Binding of Isaac, where your tears orbit around you. You can aura upgrade, make the aura bigger. Why not? Actually, let's double my shotgun speed. As you can see now, I shoot twice with a little bit slower cooldown. With the other characters starting up and the cooldown is a lot longer for some reason than the shotgun's one, but I'm not complaining. It makes the shotgun pretty strong. Okay, let's see just how far I can get. I'm hoping for that other upgrade. Here comes the next boss. See the big explosion? You know, it's the bomb boss. This is a scary boss. You saw how big that area of damage is, and you still can see it's less than a second to escape that massive aura. But confusing him also makes it easier. Because he runs in a different direction. Okay, so whenever you or your soldiers heal in any way, all your weapons damage increase significantly for a short time. That's nice. This is a dangerous one. Your weapon fires not from its barrel, but from a portal further away, pointing at you. I do have another soldier, but that's not going to help with that. You get 4 drones that orbit around you and do contact damage. I might as well take this. Actually, I could have rerolled. I'm not used to having rerolls because I mostly play with the other character. Whoa! You can see the guy teleports and spawns immediately again, so... And with this enemy spawning closer to you, that's gonna make this boss even more dangerous. Oh! Yeah. I am invincible while dashing, but not when I respawn or when the dash stops, then I'm not invincible. So, dashing straight into dashing and ending up on enemies is something that happens a lot. All your other soldiers regain full health, not needed yet. I think I'm gonna skip all of these. And by skip I mean reroll. Pain trigger, whenever one of your soldiers loses health, it plants a powerful biosense mine. That is pretty good, but I can just give them a biosense mine by default. In fact, I'm gonna give that one soldier rockets. Rockets are more useful than that strong bullet. But not by much. It has an explosive aura. I almost forgot about the boss now. Come on, here we go. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Just have to focus a little bit more against this boss because I'm getting surrounded now. And with the other character, I usually take out this boss easier. Because she has a machine gun, not a shotgun. It's easy to focus on a single enemy. Let's see, now I'm getting surrounded. Run faster, not gonna help me at the moment. I think pickup range might be a good choice. Just so I don't have to run after everything all the time. So now I can basically pick up anything within my aura. Whoa! I got bad damage. But again, I cannot see the enemy. All these big flaming guys charging at me is a little bit difficult. Seeing which one is the glowing purple one. Everyone has weekend on them at the moment. Just standing still and focusing. Oh! We've got every time you level up without a character having been damaged. This has happened not a lot, so I'm not gonna choose that one. When one of your soldiers dies, every enemy dies as well. This is nice, but losing a soldier is pretty bad, so just gonna reroll this. I'm looking for this. If an enemy has at least 3 status effects applied and it dies, it explodes when and the explosion does not damage you. Now you're gonna see a lot more explosions. And chain explosions at that. Well, because most enemies are gonna have at least 3 status effects when they get in my auras. That means all of them are gonna die. Nice, all augmentations. If an enemy dies while electroshocked, it drops coins with a much higher chance. That's also good because there's another upgrade which can make that better. I don't need a lot of points anymore. I've unlocked pretty much everything, so. But might as well use it for the other combo. Oh, I have no idea what's going on. I don't even know where the boss is anymore. If an enemy dies, one electroshock effect. Even better? Maybe? Or I can get my contact drones to apply confuse status. Maybe. It also applies hacked on level 2. I think I'm gonna take this. That's even more stats. Like that means they can explode from even further away. Because I've got the far-reaching drones. Okay, I see I've got another yellow thing right here. And I have to slay the boss very quickly because the next one is going to spawn. Oh, he's dead. Okay. It's good I've got that. That was not good then. I'm gonna take units this time. It's gonna give me more units. Then I'm just gonna take wide angles. I don't need 5 units. Just take another assault drone. This one, just place it on the back. Fine. This unit where I aim, so this one I want at the side or the front. Doesn't matter. And the Omega unit shoots in the opposite direction that I shoot. So this one can be in the back. Oh no, it shoots away. I mean, it shoots in the direction which I place him. I know, I think it's the V, the vector one, that shoots backwards. Your orbits, bullets orbit you. I think I'm gonna put that on one of the enemies. Actually, I wanted the level 2 one to get hacked. So. Because if they're far away, they can still get hacked and have the ability to shoot the fellow enemies. But they're not in my auras. I might have to get some help. Oh, it's still a lull and there's no boss. Because the next boss, while not difficult, it is that classic slime type of boss where you think you kill him and he spawns into little ones, and then kill him again and he spawns into more little ones, and so on and so on. I don't remember what the other skills they have now. What other weapons they have. This one's got a shotgun. What does this assault drone have? I don't know. I think I'm gonna reroll. There's the vector unit. Electric shock. No, I don't think I need any more of these modules. And I've all got full health, so let's reroll once again. Dash twice. After your loses health, invincible for a bit longer. That seems nice. So I don't get ganked. It's still not the difficult one. There's still 4.5 minutes. Here comes the next boss. Okay, so this guy, as you can see, he's pretty weak. Look at that. He's almost dead. Nope. He splits into 2 more, and then he splits into 2 more. There's the other one also still, so. And then he still splits into more. And this guy's also split into more. I think that's the final level. As soon as they split into 4, then it's final part. But there's a lot of parts I have to still kill. Sorry. Your explosions are bigger is probably what I'm going to take, but this one is also nice. Weakened enemies die without damaging you when you dash into them. And I have no idea if that works against bosses. Kind of curious to find out. Maybe I should take it. See. No, it does not work against bosses, and I just walk straight into him. Again, straight into him. That one is just actually walking straight into him, so. But you can see I'm getting surrounded now just by bosses. The thing is, I can't always tell which one is the boss with all these little ones swarming me. When they were big, it was still pretty easy to see. I think there's only these 3 left? Nope, there's more. Actually, there's quite a few more. I wish these enemies did explosive damage like based on their health or something. Like the bigger guys do more damage when they explode. I'm gonna take the 5 now and get cursed. Just see what I get. Doesn't look like I got anything nice, but it's okay. I'm gonna put this one there. There is a weapon, so obviously lost soldier. Bigger knockback for weapons, maybe. Your weapon fires not from its barrel. See, this one is dangerous. I'm gonna put it on what guy? This guy's got a terrible weapon, so I need to replace it. This is also a terrible weapon, especially for these guys. I'm gonna put it on the shotgun. Why not? Triggers multiple times. Might as well. Actually, might as well put it on myself. No, let's also put it on him. And then shoots a burst of bullets. I'm gonna put that on you. Godlight, I've continuously moving forward for 2 minutes. Okay, that's dangerous. Your soldier gets a bit of aura. Now shoot 3. Nah, this is bad. Perfect shock. Nah, reroll. You run faster? Not at the moment, no, thank you. Whenever you or your soldiers heal, in a way, this is pretty good. And your bullet stops mid-air. I wonder if that works with the shotgun bullets. Let's see if I can put this also on this guy. So now I'm moving all the time. But there's something that happens in this game, and I don't know if the devs intended on it, but you can just hold backwards and you basically stand still. As you can see, so the opposite of the way you run. So if I don't want to go forward, I hold backwards. If I don't want to go up or down, I go up. You can kind of stay still if you need to. And 2 minutes is still a long time. I've only got 3 minutes left of this game, so. But there's now a lot of explosions going. Basically, complete war zone. Every one of your soldiers. Now I don't have a lot of soldiers that's gonna die, so not gonna be that good. Burning. I've already got burning. Might as well make my aura bigger. Level 4. Why not? Slay the final boss is the object of the current run. That's fine. I think I should be able to beat them. And you can see the shotgun bullets lying all over the floor. There's a lot of XP also, every single place, but I kind of don't want to dwell from this circle of hell for them. So this is the one I could have used to freeze everyone. If an enemy dies, another enemy close in close vicinity freezes. Now they can have 5 auras. No, not 5 status effects. Because there's going to be a lot of freezing. Because not only do they explode and damage nearby, but they also freeze those guys. Now I don't even see enemies on the screen. Here still for 10 seconds. I have to pay attention because I'm going to stop running by that. My hand is not even on the keyboard at the moment. Okay, this is a slightly dangerous time. Because these guys, as you saw earlier, they shoot from far away, and now it's only these guys spawning until the final boss. I think the bigger guys are also going to spawn, but they're more to block you. Oh! And they do a lot of damage. But luckily, as soon as they enter one of my auras, they're pretty much useless. Okay. Higher fire rate? On what would that help? Let's see, the rockets maybe? I think the rockets. Faster we can shoot the rockets, even more explosions, why not? Oof. So many explosions. It's so fun. There, level 30. Level 30 is your average level where you end up right before the end of the game. I've already got secret zones. Maybe more secret zones, just because it gets more confusion and act on further enemies. I'm gonna quickly rush before the boss comes to get that upgrade over there, just in case I could grow one more level. I doubt it, I'm gonna grow one more level, because this, as you can see, is getting pretty hectic. There is a lot of XP that I'm just missing. I also don't want to take unnecessary damage before the final boss gets here. The reason I say I doubt I'm gonna take there we go, grow another level, is as soon as the enemy spawns, the final boss spawns, the other enemies stop spawning. So, what can I do here? Let's go for weapon mods, because I get all of them. Still. Oh no, I only get one. This is not a boss upgrade. I have to remember that. Bullets fly faster further. Causes the ray burning. More bullets. More bullets, and actually maybe put it on the flamethrower. More flames. So now the boss is here. You can see. There we go. And already he's dead, basically. He's also got contact drones, unfortunately, and the knockback does not help with it. That's actually one of the worst upgrades I could have taken for him. But usually he shoots a lot, and since he's confused, he cannot shoot at all. But yeah, you can see I can damage myself still, because of the stupid knockback. We'll stay between these two drones. Nope, it's not working. One of my guys already died. Where's my flames? Oh, they're still gone. Jeez, the timeout is long. I'm gonna quickly go get some heals. There you go. You can still shoot again. So let's quickly get him back to the double aura area. Where is it? I don't know where it is, but this is fun. Even near. You can just see how badly my damage is when I'm on my own. And these guys take so long to time out. The most, I see the rocket guys and stuff, mostly do nothing. Even the flamethrowers basically do nothing, unless I move the enemy into the flame. So this is where I really needed my soldiers, but they all died. Yeah, they don't get healed by the healing crystals. The hollow soldiers, they can only get healed by certain upgrades. There we go. And there we go. Nice. That's one run done. Now I was planning on doing 2 runs, but this video is already 40 minutes. So I think I'm going to end it after this run. I will show you the other character. Is pretty interesting. She's got more health, less squad, more speed. She starts with the machine gun, the rifle. But her skill augmentation synergies. Some of those augmentations that you get, basically the passive skills, they can synergize with each other. Now I still have no idea what that actually means because they never explained it. But as far as I can tell, it gives you a level to both the one that you choose and the one it synergizes with. So you later the skills just start stacking up. Some of your stuff are going to get max level pretty easily, some of your augmentations. So that's usually why I play with this character rather than this one. So you don't get the rerolls, which is bad. Sometimes you have to take stupid stuff, but other times it works out pretty good. But again, this has been a let's give it a go of NeuroSquad Slay the Horde. Very, very fun game. I've put in at least 10 hours by now. As I said, usually when I do a recording, I record, and maybe while the video is processing afterwards and while I'm done with the editing and waiting for everything to upload, I still play a couple of rounds of all the games. But this one I've played at nights while watching series and stuff, so very fun. I would recommend it. Go down to the link below and you can wishlist it and get the demo also if you want to try it. And anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next Let's Give It a Go. Goodbye.